Live from the TFG Dallas studios in the Lone Star State. This is Late Night at TFG, featuring our star-studded panel of hosts. We have the lady of the house, Rosa Mitchell, the resident funny man, Charles Moore II. And we have Louay Lewin and Dwayne Martin. And finally, the host of Late Night at TFG, Lam Levity. Put your hands together and get ready for a heck of a show. Buckle up, mash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. The show is beginning right now. What's up,
man? What's up?
How's everybody?
I got
peachy.
Man, please. I feel like a lemon. I feel sour right now.
Hey, man,
Yeah. It's been a day.
And highly favored in the Lord. That's
Hey, man.
I
almost felt something right there. Well, welcome back to another week of Late Night at TFG. We are airing our first episode on our very new channel, which is called Late Night at TFG. There it is right there. There we go.
There it is.
And hit that subscribe button. Show us some love.
We got to get some sound effects. I'm trying to find some sound effects.
Ooh.
Hit that.
Hey, Rose.
What up?
Most important.
Hello, Brittany.
What up, Brittany?
Hit that thumbs up button.
Thank you.
Stay humble, okay? You're supposed to stay humble. All
no,
right.
for what? I looked in the mirror. You're welcome.
Anyway.
Hey, let's get into this show. We got a lot of transpirings going on in the world on today.
Oh, I know where you're going. You said trans. You said trans. I was like, damn, we going there already?
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I wanna.
What's going on?
We moving this thing. We changed the remix. It's the remix.
Do we?
I'm going first on today. I'm going first.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes. Okay.
I mean, she played your music though. Your music was like.
Look, now we gotta go back. Go play Lamar.
I need to tell you. Unless you talking numbers, we ain't speaking about the right things. Switch up on my for a figure, that's not like me. Baddie with a body in the lobby, she like nice things. She used to.
Yeah, I was like hype.
Yeah,
I was like,
What were you doing? What were you doing?
What are you doing?
I mean, the music got me hype, man. I was like, yeah. Plus, I took pre-workout, so I'm just like, right now.
But hold on, is she ever gonna change colors?
No.
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 That's the Republican in him. You want to keep it white.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Republican side. For the conservative viewers,
I'm dead.
the left side is the left or right for Republicans.
I gotta change our intro all the way up anyway. So I'll make sure she colored next go around. How about that?
Colored.
Yeah.
Not colored.
She gonna be colored next week.
She gonna be purple. She gonna be purple.
Yeah.
Purple or blue.
Yep. What's going on? Hey, y'all. So let's get into what's my first topic? What we got on the docket? What we chatting about? Kanye versus everybody. If you've been watching the news at all, you've noticed Kanye is going at it with everybody. Not only is he going after what's the boy name? Kim boyfriend.
The boy. Pete Davidson.
Oh, Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
The boy. Like he
You don't know Pete. Pete is from SNL. Very weird character. He got her name
Saturday Night Live.
Tattoo. He's in love. And what he's not realizing is that Kim has been in love quite a many a time. So he's moving a little too fast. He don't understand. She's moving right on past him.
Kim got the community.
He getting Brandon's and all. Come on, boy. Slow down. But he seems to be about it because when Kanye talking noise about him and doing videos with him being killed and calling him a crackhead and all this different stuff, he told Kanye to meet up face to face. So he about it. He about that life.
He said pull up then.
He said pull up.
Pull up. He also told Kanye that he was in the bed with his woman, with his wife.
Lord, ain't no come back for that.
And he said his bigger. What you talking about?
Right. And then Kanye tried to play it. He's like, well, if you in the bed with my wife, then who's watching my kids? Like, ninja. Anybody watching kids? They got nannies. What you mean?
About them kids? Look, he over the what's that? How money bag yo say?
Right. What are you talking about? You reaching now, and then the most recent thing, Kanye has invited Pete to Sunday service.
What?
Pete, don't do it, Pete. That's a setup. You're gonna be killed. Don't do it, Pete.
Who you talking about? Hold up. Pete who?
Don't do it, Pete.
Master Pete?
Pete Davis.
Is that what we doing now? We inviting people to church?
Yeah.
So
if we don't like them,
right?
Don't do it,
Pete. Again now, after all this foolishness, after putting D.L. Hughley's address out, trying to get some goons to go after D.L. Hughley because D.L. Hughley said that he what he was doing was dangerous, and if it was his daughter, that he would do something about it.
Right, Rose.
Now he's back saved.
He changed up.
His butt beat.
I think everybody. It's not even
you such a mom.
I think that would be just a messy fight. I think that'd be a sloppy fight.
It would probably be Kanye. Or he might. I don't know, man. He might poke him. Yeah.
Just one good time. You know, I was like that. There was like 4, 5 of them.
Brittany said, "We're all praying for Yeezy." Listen, I ain't.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't.
Look,
I don't pray for people.
I
don't have time to be praying for people.
Well, damn.
Damn,
do you think? I appreciate that.
Yeah. So he's at it.
Yeah. So
he's at it with Pete. He's at it with Pete. He's at it with D.L. Hughley, and I think there was somebody else on the list too. Steve Harvey is now coming.
Steve Harvey.
No, he don't.
Man, they come from an ass whooping world.
Yeah, you can't.
Pause on him, so he need to chill out. But somebody came to Kanye's defense. Guess who?
Who?
Soulja Boy.
that ain't
he just as crazy.
That's like getting a corner pointed. A quarter pointed lawyer. Ain't they no damn defense? Same damn thing. That's like getting a quarter pointed lawyer, man.
Soulja Boy said, "So Pete, don't you ever say anything about Kanye's wife? Like the only person that can talk about Kanye like that is me. Like, dude, shut up. All right,
he trying to stay relevant.
Let me see what the comments say. Y'all need to measure that. If it doesn't change, he would definitely go to. He needs to go to jail. He really does need to go to jail. Oh yeah, Trevor Noah's another one. Thank you, Kendrick. Trevor Noah's the other one he's going at it with. He called Trevor coon. He said it was a coon. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. What's next?
I like Trevor Noah.
Me too.
He's funny.
Cool after
next
he's funny on the show.
Fight with one of the Paul brothers, either Jake or Ryan, whichever one of them two idiots. That's.
Oh Lord.
What is that? Oh.
Exactly.
I just dropped my
What
head.
Is that?
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you did. You don't get all that hate mail. Don't even worry about it. You about to get canceled.
So this fella,
she about to get cancel culture.
So basically, this fella, let me read the story. Transgender swimmer Leah Thomas ended her controversial college swimming career with a last place finish in the finals of the 100-yard freestyle at the U.S. Collegiate Championships on Saturday. Thomas, who competes with the university, trailed home in 8th place with 48 seconds or what have you. A lot of people have an issue with this person competing with the gals. What are your thoughts? I know this is a controversial topic, but I'm curious. What are y'all thoughts on? We'll go around the room. We'll start with Mr. Moore. What are your thoughts?
I don't want to go. Go ahead. No, I'm just. I'm not complaining here. She finished last place, so I'm okay with that. But what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Come on, man. You got balls. What are you doing? Get in the pool with the dudes. You got balls. If you get the surgery, if you get your whatever it's called, if you get that removed, I'm cool with you like jumping in the pool with women. But you got nuts, and you letting them hang in your suit. I just don't understand. Like, what we doing? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Then she. That was then, but then University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas made history Thursday by becoming the first transgender woman to win an NCAA swimming competition in Division One?
That should be an asterisk. That should be an asterisk.
Dwayne, what are your thoughts on a transgender
So
woman?
I saw that. I saw this report, and I was kind of like, And I noticed that everybody that had something to say was, of a lighter complexion other than ours on this show right now. So
White.
But they be the main ones, saying that we should, you have to accept everybody for who, but they the main ones complaining. So I mean, honestly, I thought it was just mud thrown back in their face. That's all I thought. I didn't really care. I mean, if Lisa, whatever her name,
Leah Thomas.
I can't.
You made history. You got to remember that name.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. If they good with it, I'm good with it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I love that, because honestly, I've competed before, and it's not fair. I don't care how to look at it. It's not fair. Like we compete women against women, and it took a lot for us to even get into positions where they would even give us like categories to even compete in. You remember when back in the day it was like, oh, it's the first woman to do a long jump. It was the first woman to do this. It's the first woman to play basketball. The first woman to, and then it's like you're taking that away from us.
Yep.
That's how I feel. And to me, it's kind of like the same thing with, what was that chick's name? Fallon. She was trying to be an MMA fighter, and he was competing as a man originally.
Oh,
yeah.
Broke that girl.
Breaking nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then turn around and but now she's losing. I think she's losing. I don't even know if she's even fighting anymore. But then she started competing as a woman, and it was like, it's not, to me, I'm not gonna say it's not right. I just feel like it's not. They have
it's not
it's
equal.
an unfair. Yeah, it's not an equal advantage. Like, yeah,
Right.
it's not.
That's why
I have a quick,
because they're going through. And I get the fact that they're going through hormone changes. Like they get pumped full of estrogen, or if you're competing, if you're a woman and you transition into a man, you get testosterone. But even when you're doing your P test and stuff, you can see the difference. The hormones, the estrogen, the steroids, the testosterone, all that, you can see the difference in the influx of whatever's being put into your body. So to me, I don't think that's fair.
Okay, I got two quick things. Okay. So, look. Like, first of all, like estrogen don't make you a woman. A vagina does. That's the first thing. Okay. And the second thing, like I'm really impressed that they won. Cause ain't a penis like an anchor thing? Shouldn't that slow you down?
That is not, no. Does it slow you down?
I'm not a good swimmer. My anchor does slow me down. I'll be sinking to the bottom all the time if you want to know.
Yeah.
They call me Titanic. I'm just letting you know. But anyway, go ahead.
Might be like an extra pin.
So
what?
So in my summation, I think that I don't have anything against. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. You said an extra pin. I heard that. Something wrong with you.
Quick, all right. One last thing on the swimmer thing. I feel like they need their own class. You got your men, your women, your trans. I think it's just unfair either way. So that's all I got on it. All right, let's go to the next thing. Last thing. Bel Air. Have any of you guys watched Bel Air yet?
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So,
I will when it's over with. I will.
So, oh dang.
I don't plan on it. Even after.
So you don't plan on watching it? Okay. So I watched the most recent episode. The main thing that stands out about this show that really bothers me, and I want to know what you think of it. We may have talked about this before. I don't remember. Shantae, I see you talking about it in the comments. Will is full on dating Carlton's ex-girlfriend. Is this not weird? Did you see that on the most recent episode?
Yes, I definitely did see that, and I mean I think that is realistic thing though, because you do see out in the world, yeah, you see out in the world people dating people's friends, or originally at some point somebody smashed somebody and then you find out that now they're smashing. Like, it's just, I mean, y'all
No,
pat.
no.
I feel like that's normal.
So you move
No,
in,
no.
you move in with your
No.
cousins, and you find out, and you start dating your cousin, your first cousin's ex-girlfriend who he's in love with. That's
Well,
very odd.
originally he didn't know, right? He didn't know they dated, and then when Carlton started acting all funny, then they realized, he was like, "Oh snap! Now we got to hide this from Carlton because we actually like each
Yeah.
other." But he did try to back off. He tried to give him the space, but the chick was just feeling him.
Yeah,
And
she
to
being a
me, I
slut.
feel like all's fair in love and war, man.
She's being
All's
a
fair.
slut.
She
She-
not.
Look,
Oh, how?
Listen,
look.
she dating the homies. She been passed around the homies. The cousins.
You don't date the homie. Like, and then the homie should already know, and he family. Like,
Yeah,
that's a line you don't cross, big dog.
in his
like,
house.
Like, I don't care. I don't care if I done knocked it down 40,000 times. If I done smacked them, if I done clapped cakes 50 million times, you ain't clapping them cakes.
The
And you
British.
better not.
Brittany said, what stood out about Fresh Prince that it portrayed that black families can be educated, successful, drama free. This ain't it. Yeah, because now Uncle Phil is threatening what's his name? Jeffrey. Jeffrey trying to have a conscience. The Uncle Phil threatening him, saying, "Nigga, you work for me. I want you to kill somebody."
Yeah.
You kill them. Come on, that's too much. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want to get Charles and Wayne. All right, that's what we got next.
That's why you can't don't trust nobody.
It's
Don't,
the end
that's
of the
why-
weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head?
Okay, yet again, I have experienced something that could potentially be traumatizing. So
Uh-oh.
I decided to go to the club last night, but I was supposed to be going to a grown and sexy club. Grown and sexy, meaning the people that were in there were supposed to be in my actual demographic, like age-wise. So look, I hate giving out my age, but I'm 35. So 35 and up is this group of individuals. And what I was taught growing up is that you never try to pick up somebody in the club, right? That's common knowledge. But I will tell you that it was very, very awkward, because even if I was single, the guys there were very cringe-worthy. And it wasn't by their looks. It wasn't by anything that, like perception-wise, if I just looked at them at face value, I'd be like, "Oh, you ugly." No, it wasn't like that. It was their demeanor and the way they carried themselves in this atmosphere, and didn't even try to like necessarily talk to a woman, or if they tried to talk to a woman, they would like pull them, like touch them, and like kind of caress them to come closer to them, and then they would start yelling in their face because you can't hear nothing in the club. So my question is, how do y'all find y'all significant other? Would you pick up somebody in the club, or would you, like, what is an appropriate place to find the one? Because I know the club ain't it. I was traumatized, man. I'm like, this guy just stood there and was like looking at me, and I'm like, "Are you just gonna stand there?" Right?
You look 17, girl.
I'm like, "Don't touch me! Why are you touching me?"
Hey, look, he was just definitely stroking your arm lovingly while he did it.
Nah, bruh. I was like, "Bro, you making me uncomfortable. I was just trying to see if you wanted to dance." Nah, I don't want to dance. And then he just stood there and just watched. And I was like, "Bro, you gotta go." Just watching, like, where you be trying to, and then you see somebody looking and you just be like,
That's funny.
He might have been a voyeur. He might have been a watcher.
Hey,
I'm the wrong person for this, because I ain't never, very seldom. I can count on one hand how many times I've actually asked for a number. I don't like rejection. I mean, you're in that area, so I need to know for sure that You like
Yeah.
me. You gotta almost damn near ask me for mine. Or we gotta work together and we flirt a lot.
Right?
I ain't
But
going
like,
to
where do you do that at? Where do you do that at? Do you go to like a sandwich shop or like go get coffee or
what?
Listen, somebody asked me for a number. Not asked for my number. Somebody gave me a number when I went to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant the other day. They put it in the bag. And if they wouldn't have did that, then I would never be talking
Free
to them.
food.
free food?
Free food.
Boom, boom.
So somebody did that. I've had somebody ask me for. I don't do that.
They put it in the fries. They put it in the fries or the chicken.
In the burger.
In the
In the burger. Matter of fact, it's right here. I'm gonna cover it up.
Oh
Have
Lord.
you called the number? Have you called the number yet?
I texted it. Yep, we've been texting back and forth for the past 3-4 days.
Oh, you look. Hey, did you tell her that you wanted to try her secret sauce?
I'll talk to you after the show.
So, okay. So to answer the question, I think you can meet somebody anywhere. It don't matter. Church. Look here, I'm a fan of the produce section in Walmart, but that's just me. I'm thinking I'm like, there's no place to meet anybody. You can go to a strip club. You can go to a sex club. You can go to a nightclub. I mean, people are everywhere. So it just depends. So, you women nowadays, y'all be acting kind of stuck up and snooty. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, but what's the appropriate approach for the fellas?
Oh,
tell your fellow fellas what is supposed to be their approach.
I think honestly, I'm like Charles. If you can meet anybody anywhere, but if I walk into the room, I demand attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they're gonna look at me, and that's fine. And then at that point, I feel like I can have anybody in the room. Period. But if for me, if I see that woman that I want to holler at or talk to, I'm gonna go over to her and
fine, man. Shop at Whole Foods.
No, I go to Whole Foods too.
Whole Foods.
But I'm gonna say to her probably, "Hey, how you doing? I saw you and I'm just trying to get to know you, or I might buy you a drink or something." It's not on no like at that point it's not a hey, I'm trying to letting you know that I'm trying to holler at you. It's just let's see what happens. If we vibe, we vibe. If we don't, we don't.
Well, look here. I ain't buying nothing. Okay, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't buying it. I'm gonna be like, excuse me, how you doing? My name is Charles. My credit score is 725. How you doing? And then we're gonna go from there. I ain't buying a damn thing. I ain't buying nothing. I'll get some napkins or some paper towels. I ain't buying nothing.
Not the napkin.
I'm not
a napkin is good.
No girl arm though.
I don't get that. That's dumb.
I do not understand it. I do not understand it.
But it sounds crazy. But to me, I've heard girls talk about how they want a more assertive dude,
aggressive,
and get their attention.
They don't know what they be talking
grabbing
about.
their hand and swinging them around and looking in their eyes. Someone
grab them around I want you to grab them around the neck real tight and squeeze. I don't understand that at all.
Okay, but that's the thing. This is an initial approach. So if it's an initial approach, then why would you automatically assume that the female wants to be touched? First of all, you don't know anybody's trauma. And then on top of that, if they give you the look, take the hint, because obviously that initial attraction that you are assuming is there is not. So everybody knows their number. Like I know my number. I think I'm about
Come on,
an
Rose.
8.
No.
Come on, Rose.
Come on, Rose. Don't join the man hating club, Rose.
Oh my God, no.
Come on, Rose.
No, you need a man. You need a man.
I'm gonna get in. I might get in trouble.
There are things that you are not gonna. Wait, can I?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Wait a minute. Let me say this to Rose. Okay, Rose. You do want a man because there are certain things that you just don't want to do that you can get him to do. Like change your tire, go get oil, like stuff like that. So yes, don't say you don't need a man. You want a man.
Okay, I got a question. I'm sorry for this. Shantae and Lamar, y'all can mess me after this. So Rose, are you just gonna turn lesbian? Is that what you're trying to tell us? I'm just saying. Cause look, okay, fine. You don't need a man. That's great. It's a lot of things. Almost cussed again. It's a lot of things people don't need, but want is a different it's a different thing. So yeah, you would want a man. So Rosa would be the population man
and
that's
let
the
me
richest in the world.
rephrase
Oh, that was a
Yes,
good question,
Rosa.
that
Kendrick.
is a good. Yes, that is a very good question.
Every woman is different. Like one woman is gonna say, "Hey, I want this man to be aggressive." One woman is gonna say, "Oh, I want him to be polite." Or one woman is gonna say either or. Heck, one woman might be like, "Oh, I don't want him to approach me. I'm just gonna go approach him." But to Rosa, like, yeah, you do need a man. Like a man.
No, you don't need. I said want. You want a man.
I agree with that.
You want a man.
So
Brittany,
first of all,
if y'all saved, if you Christian, you gotta say you need.
Oh no, I don't need, but I want.
Okay, Rosa, can you Rosa? What's the answer? Can you answer Kendrick's question? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut y'all off. I'm sorry.
Okay, I feel like the main thing is whenever you're approaching a female, I like cunning. So I like somebody that's gonna figure out a way to get my attention, but not necessarily touch me. So like you're standing at a bar and
oh, you want him to be like this?
No, I don't like that. No, because there is a way to get there's a way to get attention. Like the whole sending a drink to the table, that is a way because then they can point it out. Like that guy got you a drink. Okay, that you didn't touch me. You got the waitress to get in my face and say, "Hey, this guy wants to talk to you." That initiates a conversation.
All right, hold on. Hey, hold on. So what if I'm doing this? That work for you?
No,
I don't like that either. Because it's like calling me like a dog.
I was just checking.
I've seen somebody like take a dollar bill, like, "Hey, you dropped this dollar bill," and then the girl's like, "No, that's not my dollar bill." It's like, "Oh, well, can I go ahead and buy a minute of your time?" That's cute to me. I like that. That's Rico Suave.
It's something different. It's something different.
Rico Suave.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I will admit though, there was one time she was bad as a mother. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had to pull out my French on her ass. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You had to pull out
I had to pull out French. I'm Haitian, so I speak French.
French.
Oh, French. Oh, I thought you said Prince.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, whoa, what?
She was.
She
was bad, so I had to go over there and be like, "Hey, bonjour, mon ami," and
I agree, Shantae.
Right there, it was it. That was right. She was like, "Oh,
you speak French? Parlez-vous français?"
I'm like, girl, hell no.
I ain't been doing none of this, so I'm gonna be singing for a long time unless they come at me, I guess.
Man, get them laughing. Laugh is the key to everything.
Every time I have a man, they always use. Then tell them, look, you don't know. Look.
You gotta choose your demographic, man. You gotta choose your demographic.
You probably like leave them doggone buckethead dudes that ain't got no. Look, if they ain't got their own house, don't even talk to them. Hey, stop! I say my man.
Excuse me, miss. Hello, my name is. That works, Shantae?
Yes. Hello, my name is. Yes. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
And then follow up with a real bad joke.
Excuse me, man.
That's why you fired, Charles. You can't.
Like the Cowboys, the best team in the world. That's all you gotta say.
Oh my God! See, we're going there now. We're going there again.
They are the best team in the world.
I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up, my constituents out there in the world? It's time for the Oval with King Noble. I'm sorry, I had something in my eye because I'm getting all this bull crap thrown in my face. So, yeah, politicians, man, they always throwing some BS in your face. You're like, what? But hey, man, let's keep this short and sweet tonight, man. It's almost World War III, y'all. Possible World War III. And when I say that is because, the president of Ukraine is is about to have some talks with Vladimir Putin, cuckoo bird over there in Russia. Mm-hmm. So, but the problem is he's not too hopeful that these negotiation talks will go as planned, and we'll come up with a ceasefire and then trying to work out whatever they want to work out. And he even said it that if they don't work, it's possibly going to turn into World War III. So I guess I always like to ask questions. What do you guys think that this will do to the nation and do to the world? And then, do you think we're going to win? And then, do you think will it be the beginning of a nuclear war? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I had some dirt in my eye, Shantae. You know, I told you they were throwing BS in my eye. I'm gonna go to let Charles. You know, because he's been itching for something all night.
Once again, well, hold on. I got cream now. I'm good. So once again, I got this slogan. I can't say it. I can say the last part. The first word is if, and the second word is Ukraine. And today, let black people get on the train and quit treating us like some second class citizens. I don't give a damn about Ukraine. I'm sorry. Y'all can at me if you want to. And Shantae, I got you. My opinions do not reflect the thoughts of TFG, anybody on this panel. But I don't give a damn about Ukraine. I can't even spell Ukraine. I don't give a damn about Ukraine. I don't give a damn. They treat black people wrong. I don't give a damn. Blow it up, burn it up, throw it away. I ain't buying nothing from Ukraine.
Oh Lord, hell!
Nothing I buy from Amazon, I get from Ukraine. I'm done.
Look,
sorry.
my Etsy account she ended up having to refund my money because I couldn't get my jewelry from the Etsy in Ukraine.
Go to Shein. Don't worry about it. Go to Shein. It's quick delivery.
Go to Shein.
No, they don't make these things. It was literally a chain, like handmade chain thingy, like jewelry piece that goes over the bridge of the nose, and I wanted it so bad. I'm eclectic. Leave me alone.
What?
Yeah, you. That's another word for weird.
You know, I was trying to get my Erica Badu on. You know, be a little different. Start taking photos and stuff.
So, Rosa, what do you think? What do you think? All those three questions. What will this do? Will we win? And will it be the start of a nuclear war?
What we will do. I really don't think we're really going to get that involved. I feel like if we talk in mess, it's smoke. Like, it's just, I don't really think that we're going to get that involved because, again, it's not really our place to get involved. It has nothing to do with us. So, yeah, we can go ahead and tax the crap out of them and get money out of it, build our economy and stuff. Hopefully, we'll really start buying American, build more businesses in America. America. God dang. And then but if we did actually go to war, I like how he put out there that any civilian that really wanted to get involved, they get offer free visas to go over there. I like that because then it kind of tells people, well, if you want to do something about it, then do something about it or shut up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay stocked, and as long as they don't come to my front door, I'm good. Okay. And if they do come to my front door, I'm gonna be good.
Say either way.
Either way, I already have an escape plan. I already know where I'm going.
So, do you think Putin is gonna fire off some nuclear warheads?
Nah, I don't think. Because you gotta replenish those too, and I don't think they have the resources to do that. I wonder how much is actually stockpiled. No, that's what I'm saying. I wonder how much is actually stockpiled though. It may not even be because you gotta think that's a lot of engineering.
They got enough nuclear warheads to like destroy the world 20 times.
What if they just saying it though? What if it's not actually true? What if that's a defense mechanism?
I don't get brief though. I don't get that classification brief. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with what Shantae said. I think our weaknesses are exposed more and more each day. I feel like we probably look the weakest we've ever looked to me.
But why do we look weak though? Why do we look weak?
Because it feels like Putin is dictating everything. Basically, anything we do, like the what are they doing? These what they call sanctions. Everything that we do, he's saying, all right, if you do that, I'm gonna see that as a declaration of war. If you do that, it's gonna be a declaration.
It was already a declaration of war, though. He declared war.
Not on us, though.
Yeah,
not against us yet. I think he's going to. I think that if China gets involved and they try to calm this down a little bit, I don't think there's going to be a war, but I think if China backs them to some degree, I think it's going to be a war, and I think it's going to be ugly and bloody, and it's going to be no more for us. That's what I think.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. It is gonna be really, really bad. I mean, statistically, they said this war, more people will die within the first week than what, World War II.
So I wonder which section of America they would target
Because it's
first,
almost
because I
like
feel like it would be
going to Florida,
You said what?
Arizona and Washington D.C.
Arizona and Washington
D.C.
Maybe
That's what I
Colorado
think.
too. Yeah,
Don't do it. We legal there. Leave Colorado alone.
I know.
That's
Leave them
what-
alone, but
It wouldn't be
you
good.
also got that mess in the mountains
Where's the
in
biggest
Colorado
bases?
though.
Where are the biggest bases?
Fort Hood.
Fort Hood ain't
Really?
is the biggest.
Fort Hood is one of the biggest.
Fort Hood is the biggest military installation.
Oh
in
yeah,
America.
and because they're
I did not know
continuously
that.
expanding.
Because I was
So they're
looking at
probably-
this. I was looking at what the likely targets would be, and it had all different bases. And one of them was in Arizona. Some was in Arizona. There was a whole bunch of states that wasn't California and wasn't Texas and wasn't New York for some reason. So I don't know where they are, but it wasn't these states. But I don't think we'd be targeted. I hope not anyway. Maybe we get the Mexicans to help us.
Oh Lord.
I feel like it would be Florida, here in Texas. Yes, I would think it would be California too, because you got to think of who's getting trained in those locations. And in Texas, it's aircraft. In Florida, it's aircraft and ships. Yeah. If I'm gonna be honest about it, I feel like they would probably hit us first, and then Florida.
You enlist with me?
You crazy. I'm moving to Canada. I'm moving
Hey,
to
does
Canada.
that mean that I would have to go back to active status? I just thought about that.
You probably.
I'm from the
Hey,
6.
get out.
I'm going back to Canada. I'm gonna be like Drake.
Met you over in Canada.
Hey, I'm gonna get over there. Okay, I'll make some calls. I started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
From the bottom down. So I'm gonna end it on this, and I hope personally, for my sakes, because and my soldier sakes, that we don't come to that point. But I do believe that if these talks don't come to some sort of common ground, then it's gonna go there. Because now their artillery is hitting about 10 miles outside of Poland, and he's not correcting that. So that's where the NATO borders start. So it's one of those things where it's either you're gonna poke the bear until you can't poke it no more, or you're gonna go in there and you're gonna go into the cave with the bear and take them spears and go ahead and get after it, because that's what we're gonna have to do. And go ahead.
So I heard something today that says China is really kind of pissed off at us strengthening NATO. So I'm just hoping that they can chill out, because he had a talk with President Xi Biden, and supposedly he told him that if they don't try to de-escalate this stuff and stop helping Russia in any way materially, he said, then there's going to be consequences. I'm not sure what those consequences will be for China, but he's trying to be threatening to some degree to China now. But I'm not sure how well China takes the threats of America these days.
I just don't understand. Sorry.
I think that China is the worst person to poke. Like, bruh, they make up half the world's population.
Yeah, but we're their number one consumers, though, aren't we? Like, they manufacture a lot of things for us, and if they kind of piss us off, then there's their money.
Yeah, that's true.
Ain't like Amazon gonna be backed up.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, and then I also I'm trying to figure out what the benefit of it would be to drop a nuclear bomb, because then you're getting rid of consumers.
And
so then what's
generations of people.
And generations of people. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't think China wants the whole nuclear. China said they feel like it's gone a little too far. They don't like the way that Russia's doing it, but I think they're on board with Russia doing it because they want to do it with Taiwan. Yeah. All right. That's all I got.
Yeah.
So, but yep. So, I hope, like I said, I'm gonna go back into these briefings and figure out, where we're going from here. I keep you guys informed, and if you don't see me no more after about a week or so, then I done hopped on the plane and you know where I'm at.
So I'm just going to say a forewarning to the people near bases. Make sure that you have an escape plan and make sure that you have your gas masks and whatever else, that you may need to protect yourself and find a bunker and
Whoa.
weapons.
Go to Diego house. Just follow Kanye. He'll give you the address.
Chemical agents are real, people, and some of them are persistent. So it doesn't matter if they gonna get on your clothes and you take your clothes off. It's still a problem.
Yeah, you gotta invest in Kim gear, guys. Invest in Kim gear.
Real quick before we go, Charles, because this is important stuff. I also saw that even if there were nuclear, let's say North Korea hit South Korea or vice versa, even though they ain't got, let's say somebody that got them over there, whoever got them, hit somebody over there, that we would still be affected over here from the smoke or whatever over here and could kill us. Is that true?
Yeah.
The nuclear fallout. It would still, the way, let's say they hit North Korea, shoots off one and hits in South Korea. The way the damn current and everything where South Korea hit or sits, it's gonna blow, and the fallout is gonna be so big it's gonna expand. So depending on the tonnage of the nuclear warhead, that's what's gonna determine how big the mushroom cloud is gonna expand.
Yeah.
How many miles?
And killing crops it's here too. That's crazy.
And you better hope it ain't windy. Hope it ain't windy.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm going to space with what's the name them. All right, go to
you better not. Better get
with Jeff Bezos. With Jeff
Bezos coming back in here. You're gonna be floating around up there.
We're going to the moon.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Where have y'all been? Look here, if you're a man, put your feet up. If you're a woman, take your bra off and relax your taste. I'm gonna give y'all some sports news and debriefing. Don't even worry about it. Rosa, don't be making no deep breath. I know you bra already off. Just calm down over there, okay? Calm down and relax. Okay. Anyway, yes, nuclear fallout, nuclear units are real. Hey man, Chantel, just like the Cowboys are horrible, that's real too. But anyway, let's get to the current topic of the day. Deshaun Watson, that's right, formerly of the Houston Texans, was traded to the Cleveland Browns for, I'm gonna call it a king's ransom. So okay, I'm gonna go slow for y'all. I know I talk fast. I'm sorry. I have a speech impediment, so don't judge me. Judge your mama. Okay, now look, it was 3 first-round picks. That's right, 3 first-round picks. A second-round pick, a third-round pick in this year's draft, and then a fourth-round pick for next year. So that's 3 first-round picks. Okay, that's this year, next year, and the year after that. And also, to boot, Deshaun Watson got $230 million fully guaranteed, by the way. I'm going to say it again. $230 million fully guaranteed. Now, look here. I've been to Cleveland. I don't plan on going again, but $230 million, I would get on my ass on a plane and go. But anyway, so now look here. If y'all wondering how, what does that rank Deshaun Watson? So look, I'm going to give y'all a list of quarterbacks and how much they make. So Deshaun Watson is making $230 million more. That's only $80 million more than Aaron Rodgers, who's got a $150 in the bank. Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, he's making a $150. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers is making a $150.7. Josh Allen is making a flat $150. Oh my God, he's gonna be in the poorhouse. Patrick Mahomes is making a $141. This is all guaranteed money, by the way, people. And Dak Prescott, what is overpaid? Is making a $126 million fully guaranteed. So yeah, that's a lot of money. So okay, so my question is for y'all: would this put the Browns as Super Bowl contenders?
They are overpaid, and I say no.
Oh Lord, Lamar.
I think that he would. I think that it does. I mean, because, and I'm not gonna say immediately, but I would say within probably about a second season, like the second year he's there. I think so. Why? Because I mean, they got the number 1 offensive line in the football in the NFL. I think their defense ranks in the top 10. And then they got 2 goddamn freaking running backs that are monsters, and they are healthy. So, and then now you add Amari Cooper to that.
Forgot about that Cowboy.
And then Deshaun Watson is not a slouchy quarterback. I mean,
Not at all.
He can run, he can pass, he's smart with the ball. He doesn't really, have a lot of turnovers a game unless you're just having a bad game. But he's been in the league, 5 years now?
This will be year 6. He didn't play last year, so yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
So you got to think now he took a year off. So any injuries he had, they probably healed up by now. And then he's only 26 years old.
So he's gonna get paid again. He's gonna get paid again.
That's gonna be tough to beat, man. Like, and I'm a Steelers fan, and I just be like,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, don't do that.
Mr. Trubisky.
I think they're gonna be tough to beat. I don't think they'll immediately go to the Super Bowl, but I think they'll hit the playoffs. They'll probably go to the AFC Championship.
Doable.
I'm just being honest. That's doable.
I changed my mind. Since they got a Cowboy and Amari Cooper, then I agree they're going to probably go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, he's a former Cowboy. I need you to stop with the defamation on the show, please, sir.
Cowgirl.
Miss Rosa, what do you think? It's okay. The Cowboys are not good. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Shut up. No, I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl, and no, I don't think they're going to the playoffs either.
What?
I don't. I feel like there's probably going to be an adjustment period, and if he's coming from Dallas, you got to think about Dallas as a team. Sometimes it's kind of the best thing for another team when a player from Dallas leaves, but there's also an adjustment period. I feel like it's not gonna be this year. It'll probably be next year, but it's not gonna be this next season coming up. If that makes sense.
I think I know they'll be better. And for those of you Baker Mayfield fans, why are you a fan of Baker Mayfield in the first place? But he'll probably get traded, I think, to the Colts or somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on. Congratulations to Deshaun Watson from the outhouse to the penthouse. So congratulations to him, $230 million. He's my cousin, by the way. Hope he hit me up after this.
All right. Is that it?
What else I got? Oh yeah, my bad. Dang, I gotta give y'all the NCAA tournament update with college basketball. If y'all watching,
let's go UNC.
Yeah, they cheated in one. They showed it. They beat Baylor. But anyway, so the big upset so far, the biggest upset, 15 seed St. Peter's beat a number 2 seed Kentucky in the first round. And St. Peter's also won today, so they advanced to the Sweet 16 for the first time ever. And on the women's side, number 10 Davidson beat number 2 Baylor. So congratulations to Davidson on the women's side. Not Davidson. The Davidson? No, my bad. Damn, it's South Dakota. So congratulations, South Dakota. I don't know what the hell that is. So don't ask me where. I know it's cold. It's a bunch of white people there.
State.
I ain't never been.
It's a whole state up north.
Exactly. It's cold and it's white up there. I ain't going up there. Anyway, so congratulations to South Dakota for beating Baylor. Congratulations, St. Peter's, back to the to the Sweet 16. And Duke won today, so they trying to win it off with Coach K in his last season. But yeah, that's all I got for
Baylor. You can't do that. You be a homer. Texas teams to win.
Come on with him. You can't name me 5 Baylor players ever. Get out of here.
Carolina.
Oh yeah, North Carolina came back and beat Baylor too. So yeah, they advanced too. They had a big. Well, no, North Carolina was up 23. Then Baylor came back and tied. They went overtime. North Carolina won. My bracket got busted. University of Kentucky. Yeah, Shante, they messed up everybody's bracket. Trust me.
Yeah.
Thank God I did like 4.
When I seen the Peacocks,
this ain't recorded live, is it? I didn't do 4 brackets. I did 2. I did 2 brackets. I didn't do 4. Can we edit that part out? Once I did 4. Can we edit that, Lamar? Can we edit that out? Can we take that part out?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I only did 2 brackets. It's going good for me right now. Oh, Lord. Oh, my job ain't watching this. But anyway, that's what's going on in sports. So y'all stay tuned. And thank y'all for watching the sports. I do appreciate it. You ladies, keep your brows off if you're above an A cup. Go ahead, Lamar.
Lord, you good. Look.
What I say?
We have one more thing, guys. I want to hit our other show on the TFG network, TFG Tonight, hosted by Brendan Haynes with Kendrick Henderson and Devin Devine and Lee Black. we do something called crosstalk, where we talk about a subject. We get a perspective from the older generation, as opposed to us being the
Thank you, Shantae. Thank you. I agree with you.
The millennials. And what they talked about was actually has to do with one of my topics earlier, Bel Air, and it was Ashley's character being liking a gal. Ashley's character likes a girl. She's a lesbian basically, and so they had their opinion on that. We're not going to play anything from that show, but just curious of if they felt like it was not a good move for the show to have Ashley's character as a bull dagger. And so I'm curious.
What? So she plays a knife on the show?
No, y'all stop using that word. Don't use that word.
That was a more. Y'all, I didn't say nothing.
No, you said the other word. Don't use that word. That you can't say that word no more. You can't say that word no more. You know.
So what? Let's go around the room. So Charles, what are your thoughts on them making Ashley character lesbian?
I mean, how old? Okay, I'm sorry. I had a follow-up question, but how old is Ashley's character on the show?
About 13, 14, 15, or something like that.
I mean, what's wrong? It's normal now, man. It's normal now. Okay, me and somebody, I ain't gonna say who they are, but in my family, we had a conversation about this sexuality. I'm like, okay, when you figure it out, let me know. So it's normal now, man. It's okay.
What about
I didn't say nothing. That was Lamar. I can't interrupt everything.
All right, Rosa, what do you think about that? As the other show had a big issue, some of them had a big issue with them portraying on TV this wholesome show with real dating qualities, having a lesbian storyline. You have any concerns with that at all?
I wish they would give more a middle ground reaction when it comes to stuff like that, instead of either in series or even in movies, whenever that coming out of the closet moment comes up, it's always either the extreme, oh hell no, you're not going to do this, you're not going to be that person as my child or my sister, my family member, stuff like that. Or it's, oh, I'm okay with that. I am so glad. You are so brave. Like, can we get like a middle ground reaction? Like, honey, you are going to have a hard life in front of you. Or, sir, you're going to have a hard life in front of you. I don't wish that on, my kids for this reason. And actually give a realistic concern when you talk to kids about sexuality, because again, they are children. I don't care if you're 13, 14, 15 years old, you're still a child. And just saying, oh, it's okay, is giving a false sense of security that everybody is going to be okay with it. And then likewise, on the flip side, if you give an extreme, oh, hell no, then you're giving people a complex to say that nobody is going to be, okay with it, that you're going to have to hide who you are.
We got a legal note. She is not a lesbian. She's figuring it out. Right now, she's just sexually fluid.
Right.
Okay.
Right. The fact that we have to even explain that is my point. Like, we should be having realistic conversations if you're gonna bring it up in a show like that, because you're targeting, people and you're sending a message. So send the right message is kind of my point.
What you think,
Wayne? I think I think this is like all taboo. The reason I say that is because it's like become the norm of every TV show that is being produced that has African Americans in it. If we look at the past 5 or 6 TV shows that's been produced, I mean that's like the center of everybody is somebody has to be gay. I don't think it was a good idea to take that away, and I'm with Rosa on that point. I have a 14-year-old daughter, and I talk to her about, the realism of AIDS and everything else. And, she'll be like, ew, Dad, I don't want to talk about that. But 100%, I give it to her real because it's real out here. TV tries to mold the mind to say, okay, it's going to be okay. No, it's not all right. Because some jobs are going to look at you like, ugh. And the only reason they're going to deal with you is because legally now they have to. They can't discriminate against you. But I think it's a taboo thing to depict our culture as, oh, they're always gay, or they're always this or this or this or this or this. But I mean, honestly, I don't really like it. I don't think they should have done it. And if that's what they're gonna do with the show, that gives me all the more reason why I'm not really gonna watch it, because you're destroying something that holistically never happened in the first place. Because Ashley was never gay or whatnot in the original.
Sexually fluid. Sexually fluid.
Sexually fluid.
Sexually fluid.
And again, there's a problem with that being sexual, you know.
And then on top of that, the book of Leviticus says that God does not like homosexuality. So yeah, I ain't with all that.
Even though most of them in the Bible are homosexual.
Yep. And Christmas is a holiday with men humping on men. Come on, man. No, man. Come on, man.
I agree kind of with what some of Rosa said. I think that it needs to be discussed. I just don't like the way that they did it. I think that they were messy and sloppy with how. It's almost like it's something that's a norm now, right? And so you're trying. You want everybody that's watching to be able to see themselves to some degree, right? And so because it's such a norm, because it is, people are gay, people are lesbian, they just are, and so they're trying to do every demo, but they do it in such a sloppy way that they just throw it in there. The writers just throw it in there in such a way that it's not even authentic. It's like they manufactured the way that they do it. Threw it in, and so I wish they would do it better. They need to write better, so that if that story is going to be told, it needs to be a build up. It needs to be written right rather than just dropped in. And like, oh, I actually just happened to be she's gay. It's very weird.
Sexually fluid.
And so, you know, I watched the Medea graduation that's on Netflix right now, and I caught the tail end of it, and the guy was gay, and he was like, you know, and then just put all the business out there with him and his family, and I'm like, why did they write this like this? Like, what is so important about putting that on a pedestal? Why do we display sexual fluidity so much? And why is it I feel like it's written only to display our culture in this particular way.
I know why, because black folks are so religious that it's not something that's ever really been able to be shown. It's something that everybody knew, but nobody could talk about. And I think it's almost like overcorrection for past wrongs, in my opinion. Like, wasn't a lot of black folks on TV, not a lot of black folks starring and stuff. All of a sudden, there's a moment where all of a sudden everybody on TV black. So many black producers, so many black on TV now. Even though most black people feel like it's not enough, but all of a sudden it became the taboo thing, getting black folks on the screen. Remember when Kerry Washington, Taraji P. Henson, and somebody else, Viola Davis, all of them were stars on the biggest shows on TV at the same time. It's because they're overcorrecting past stuff, and that's what it is with the LGBTQ thing too. They're trying to overcorrect, so they try to infuse it into everything right now to say, okay, all right, we're getting everybody in there. So we're squeezing everybody in there. Everybody's equal. That's what I feel like they're doing.
But my thing is, but the thing that irritates me, so we're gonna overcorrect certain shows, but we're not gonna overcorrect an entity that's been doing this, having homosexual priests for like however many hundreds of years. We're not gonna overcorrect that.
What do you mean?
The Catholic Church.
Oh yeah, they ain't even. You gotta think about the power of the Catholic Church. They ain't messing with that. Just like they ain't messing with the Jews. They ain't touching some stuff. Ain't gonna be touched out of fear because they so powerful. They ain't mess with that. White folks have been showing gay white folks on TV forever. It ain't.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
TV shows and everything.
They had a whole what was it? Stonewall.
Brokeback Mountain was a movie, so I'm just just throwing it out there.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. But then,
and anything with Cher. Anything with Cher.
Yep.
Yeah.
Will and Grace. Was it Will and Grace?
Will and
Will and
Grace.
Grace.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Big Bang
Black-
Theory.
Elton John.
Yeah, with
That's
black
okay.
folks, black is like, for instance, like Little Richard fell before Little Richard even said he was gay. Like Luther hid it forever.
But we all knew that
Luther hid it forever.
Richard was gay.
And now that people can talk about it, they're being very messy in how they're infusing it in the shows. Like Shantae said, it did seem like an afterthought. Unfortunately, it just
Yeah.
I don't like it. I just think we need to. I think it's just stupid.
And they did with that show with Bel Air. They did the same thing with the colorism. Like everybody dark, like everybody on the show dark all of a sudden.
Everybody dark.
Like Carlton, black is me. Like
you know what I found funny? I was like, yo, you got the alphas in here, but last time I checked, most of the time alphas be doing that brown paper bag test. Oh, let me stop talking about Greek stuff on life. My bad. Shout out to the bros.
Yeah. So that's our show, y'all. We think it was cool. That was a good. That last one, man, that was interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about. All right, but thank y'all for tuning in. This has been Late Night at TFG. Find us every week, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on our own channel now. Called Late Night at TFG. Go find it. Late Night at TFG on YouTube and on Facebook. Grow with us. Press like, subscribe, tell your mama and them about it. Get in the conversation in the comments. We're gonna bring y'all the headline news every week, the sports, the politics, all of it. And that is all. I like what Shantae said. Black folks banish family members who are gay, but will keep Uncle Chester around. Ain't that the truth?
Yes,
Amen.
that part.
You be a murderer as long as you aren't gay. Ain't that a shame?
Hey, thank you, Rosa. You know, Rose, may your week be blessed and ever so favored all week long. You know, walk in the favor of the Lord, foot by foot.
All right, peace out.